There are many ideas about what love is and isn't. There's even a country song about it. Today, we're looking at some truths about love on Cell Life Church Live.
Welcome to Cell Life Church Live. Thank you for joining us as we share an inspirational message that is relevant to life today.
Hello. Thank you for joining us today. It is good to be with you again. God is doing some great things all around the world, and we enjoy hearing your stories and testimonies of God's provision, His healing, His protection, and His deliverance. We really serve a great and mighty God.
Yes, we do.
We have received word from our ministers around the world sharing the great things that God has been doing through your donations over this past Christmas season. It is truly humbling to know that God has called us to lead this ministry and mentor these pastors and evangelists. Thank you so much for your continued prayers and financial support for this ministry as we serve people around the world.
Yes. Well, this Friday in the United States and in several other nations around the world, we're celebrating Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day is named for Saint Valentine, who is associated with courtly love. It's kind of like that, courtly love. Feels so regal. So that's kind of, so today we're going to talk about love. We're looking at what true love really is and what it is not. Now, there are many notions and ideas about love and what it is. The word love can have different definitions depending on a person's perceptions and past experiences, as well as the situation and context. What we believe something to be isn't always necessarily the truth, though. We filter our beliefs through past experiences and personal philosophies. For the real truth, we must turn to a resource that is unchanging and stands the test of time. We must turn to the Bible and the author of love, God.
Yeah. The Bible is our one source of truth that we can rely on and navigate the world always. The word love has been defined in several different ways by the world. Today we are going to talk about the truth about love. We are going to take two common beliefs about love and hold them up to what the Bible has to say about them. We will also discuss whether or not love is deserving and whether or not it is an emotion. Let's start by talking about the misconceptions of love being deserved.
So when people feel that love is deserved, they feel that love is earned. You may even hear you reap what you sow when it comes to love. Some believe that you must act a certain way or say the right thing to not ruin love for your life. The belief is that you have to be in the perfect relationship to make love work. We know that's not true. Others believe that your love life is defined by your past mistakes. Well, the Bible tells us that love is not deserved. No matter how hard we try, we cannot earn love. In its purest form, love is freely given. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5 says, "It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no records of wrongs." Love keeps no record of wrongs. In other words, it is quick to forgive. Love puts the other person first, and its motives are pure and not for the benefit of oneself. With love, there is no arsenal in the closet. When tensions rise, love does not bring up past mistakes. See, God is our example of true love. Let's read Psalm 103, verses 8 through 12.
The Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love. He will not always accuse, nor will he harbor his anger forever. He does not treat us as our sins deserve or repay us according to our iniquities. For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his love for those who fear him. As far as the east is from the west, so far has he removed our transgressions from us. In these verses, we learn that love is not deserved. God loves us in spite of our mistakes.
Yes.
He is patient with our disobedience and not easily upset with us. God saturates us with his love. He does not hold our pasts against us, and aren't we glad for that?
Amen.
Our actions do not influence the way that God loves us. He forgives and he forgets. His love has the ability to heal our pasts.
Yes. Now we see that love is not deserved, but is it something I feel towards another person? Is it emotional? Well, love is more of an action than an emotion. You know, when we act out of love, then the emotion will follow.
Yeah.
You may have heard these common ideas about love. Love feels good. It's happy, fulfilling, and satisfying. Oh, I feel so warm and fuzzy. No. Well, let's look at what the Bible has to say about it. Let's read Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 through 14. Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity.
Amen.
These verses tell us that love holds all these virtues. In other words, love holds together compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. None of these qualities are emotions. They are all virtues. They're characteristics. They are aspects of love.
Yes. And some people believe that you should follow your heart. Therefore, love must be an emotion. Well, let's listen to what Jeremiah 17:9 says about our heart. The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it? You see, your heart will deceive you.
Yes.
Your heart will tell you to do what feels good. Feels good, then it must be right. Well, the Bible's very clear to act out of godly wisdom and not emotion.
Yeah. Tough to do, though. Very tough to do sometimes.
Sometimes.
Love is not emotion, it is an action. Love leads to emotions, but is first the unselfish service to others. You know, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 7 through 8 says, in part, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. See, God is the very definition of love.
Yeah.
In fact, the Bible has been often referred to as God's love letter to mankind. The Bible tells us that God loved us so much that he sent his Son into the world to pay the ultimate price for us so that we could re-enter a loving relationship with God. It says that God didn't send his Son to condemn the world, but to save the world through him.
Yeah.
That is love. I'm not sure I would sacrifice one of my sons for, pretty much anybody. But that's what God did. We are not perfect, but we are forgiven.
Yes.
And we should strive to act as Jesus acts and love how he loves.
Yes. Love is more than a physical attraction or even a kind word. Love is best described by the Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 7. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres.
Show love to others just as Jesus has shown to you and others. We are called to love each other. Not just the people we like, but everyone.
Yeah.
We really are. We're called to love everyone. And so we encourage you to do that. Show love to others, just as Jesus has shown it to you.
Yeah.
We hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day and that you spend it with those you love. Make
Yes.
sure you buy your wife a card, fellas. some flowers maybe, something like that.
Right? Thank you so much for joining us
Yes.
today. We do hope that you found this encouraging and that you learned something.
Yeah.
We ask that you share this video with your friends and your family on your favorite social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you have any questions or comments about this webisode or any of our other ones, please don't hesitate to contact us. All the ways to do that are coming up in just a moment in the closing of the video. Until next time, be encouraged in Jesus' name. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining Cell Life Church Live. We hope you have been encouraged. If this message touched you in some special way and you would like to contact us, you may do so on our Facebook page, website, this YouTube channel, or email. We enjoy hearing how these messages impact your life. Would you consider supporting Cell Life Church financially? Contributions can be made online and are tax deductible in the United States. Details for giving can be found on our website at www.celllifechurch.tv.